as an award goes, it's the most prestigious you can win as a licensee. There isn't anything that can top it. We can't enter this again. We can only win it once. So, we've sort of, it's massive.
Get Radio Breakfast with Rich Smith.
Catching up with our favourites, of course. It is Mike and Tommy from the Three Horseshoes in Witney. Gents, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Now, look, I've sort of been teasing, and we've spoken to you about this journey that you've been on. We spoke to you when you were in the semi-finals. We spoke to you a little bit before that as well, when the process was undergoing. Please just let everyone know what happened about 3 weeks ago, because this is incredible and such huge news.
Wow. Shall I go?
Yeah, go for it.
So 3 weeks ago today, obviously we went to Sky TV for the final day of judging. It was sweltering hot. we went up on the Sunday to make sure we're fully prepared for it. We got to Sky TV on the Monday morning. It was a full day of judging. We had the other 5 finalists were there from pubs up and down the country. We had three rounds of judging throughout the day. Each panel had 4 judges in it, with all industry experts, accountants, etc. There was three different rounds of judging. It was very full on, very intense. It was pretty nerve wracking. We said to ourselves, whatever we did on that day, we just got to be ourselves, because that's what got us to that stage. We didn't want to get racked up with nerves and not present ourselves and our business as we feel we could. So yeah, we felt we did a good job. It was a relief to have a beer at the end of the day, and so that was the process 3 Mondays ago.
And I think we didn't sort of realise the scale when we sort of arrived at Sky HQ. I mean, that place is massive. 10,000 people work there. They've got an on-site nail salon. It's like a small village. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, 10,000 people there. It is mad.
And I think when we got to there and looked at actual scale of the award and the thousands of pubs that had been nominated, and to get to that point of the last 6 in a countrywide event that we didn't really have much knowledge about, was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's quite a funny one. So the BII are obviously the pub's governing body. We're members of them, but we've not had to utilise their services as much in the 2 years we've been here. The odd thing here and there, and we're aware they do some great work. But it wasn't until we got nominated for this award that we started to really realise quite what they do for the pub industry. And then to get to that stage, then you really, really do see, and it's they're a bit of a beast that really just carries out some incredible work.
Yeah, and the big tease in all of this is that yes, and you were with 6 other pubs into this sort of semi-final stage and what have you. The big point about this, and people see this on the Zoom video when they kind of watch it back and what have you. You're sat there with your award. You've won. How it was? It's just mind blowing, because the scale of this. At the start, was there like 500 pubs countrywide that were actually in this? It got whittled down, and then you get awarded it. Just go through that kind of moment when the kind of announcement was made, and they went, and the winner is, it's Mike and Tommy from the Three Horseshoes. What was going through your mind? How did you feel?
Well, I think if you go back to it, I think it was actually like 2,500 pubs that were initially put forward.
Wow.
And then it was whittled down to the 500 once everyone decided they wanted to go for the award. So it was the scale is a lot more than I think people even we thought. But we got to the Royal Artillery at 10 a.m. on the Tuesday, and we had no expectation of winning. We were up against some pubs that have been there for 20 years. Pubs. It wasn't just pubs; it's pubs and venues, managed houses, but have been doing their thing for 20 years. Had won multiple awards, and as little old me and Mike been in the game for 2 years, and we're like, I ain't got a chance. I hit the source from 10 o'clock. Champagne and beers and cocktails, and I was like, it's just gonna enjoy the day.
Yeah.
When we got through into like about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, definitely a little bit worse for wear. They called up our name on stage, and we were only there for about 20 seconds. We were last up. They did a show reel of the pub, said, please welcome Mike and Tommy up. We popped up. We sort of looked at each other, said, well done for getting this far. And the next thing you know is, and the winners are Mike and Tommy Hicks from the Three Horseshoes, and it was just if you've seen the live stream or seen the video, which I know a lot of you have, it was a genuine shocked moment that we just had no expectation at any point that we were going to win, and the look on our faces was of genuine shock.
It literally was, completely a shock. We were last up in every part of the process. They had an order of running for everything, so we were the 6th finalist to get up on the stage, like Tommy said. So once we received the trophy for being a finalist, and we said well done to everyone else and good luck, we were more worried about falling off the end of the stage because we were stood right at the end. So and then literally, like I said, Tommy said, we just congratulated each other for just getting to this stage and being up there. And then they announced us. So it was insane.
I mean, just explain now what it kind of means for you, because this has been sort of 3 weeks that you've known, and I know you've done lots of bits and bobs and press, and you kind of like there's loads going on in the background and what have you, which is amazing. But just kind of explain what it kind of means for you guys, but also what it means for Witney as well, and what it means for the pub, because this is a real big deal for dare I say, little old Witney.
I mean, as an award goes, it's the most prestigious you can win as a licensee. There isn't anything that can top it. We can't enter this again. We can only win it once. So, we've sort of, it's massive. And I think for Witney as a whole, I think it could put us on the map a little bit, and it will give me and Mike a little bit of a voice going forward, and trying to defend our industry, like I mentioned to you off air. We're going to have some opportunities now to be able to voice about how tough it is. The margins are so small in hospitality. We don't get a lot of help, and we don't want to go into political stuff. We're not about that here. We're about to celebrate. But, if it can give us an inkling of a voice, and a little part of our legacy could be to make a difference, then we're going to grab that ball by the horns and push it forward, man.
Talking about our community, and Witney is a cool place. You live here, we live here. We love the place. We're very proud of our pub. There's some super cool pubs and bars and restaurants in Witney. They're really good places that we go and drink and eat in. We want to champion Witney. We really, really do. The busier and more vibey Witney is, it's just a better place to be. It's such a cool town. We love it. And if it does put it a little bit more on the map, then that's great. Let's get people drinking and eating in the town. And like Tommy said, if for 12 months we've got a degree of a voice that we can represent pubs and bars and restaurants in our town and maybe further afield, then that's cool. That's cool, because we do need help as an industry, and if we can do that, then we will do it. We'll shout that from the rooftops. And
I mean, the thing is, Rich, we get invited up to another award ceremony in September in Leeds as VIPs, and I said to Mike, I've never been a VIP for anything. So it's quite a surreal moment to think that people are reaching out going, these guys are quite special now, and we want to invite them and look after them and make them feel really special. I mean, on that Tuesday when we sort of won the award and we sort of left stage, for about 35 minutes, we were like movie stars. People stopping us for selfies, and we're never going to experience anything like that in our lives again. So we're just going to embrace it. We're going to enjoy it, and as well you should, because we're humble people. We don't go looking for the awards; they come looking for us. So we're going to enjoy it over the next 12 months and try and be an advocate for the industry, and just be the lunatics that me and Mike are.
No, for sure. And look, from everyone here, like we love that we can have a chat to you, and we love that we can speak to you, and we love that we can celebrate with you, and we love that we can share this news around the whole of Oxfordshire as well, and kind of go, hey, there's an awesome thing happening in Witney, and you boys have done ever so proud, done amazing things for that, and it is a great pub, a great place to be, great food, and manned by two great people. So look, enjoy the next 12 months. Tommy, just be aware at these VIP events there are lots of free drinks, so just pace yourself. That would be my advice. Yes. And Mike,
thank you. Going, yes. I take your advice on board, Rich. 100%. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No worries. From all of us here, well done, boys. Thoroughly deserved. And look, here's to the next 12 months and beyond. And I'll say a cheers to that. It feels appropriate.
Thank you. Cheers.
We'll do a mug. There we go. Cheers.
What are the awards?
Cheers. Yes, hold it up, loud and proud. Love it. Brilliant. Thanks so much, guys. Pleasure chatting to you again.
Cheers, take care.
That's brilliant. So Mike and Tommy, of course, from the Three Horseshoes in Witney. Look, it's great to celebrate. They're amazing things. The licensee of the year, as Mike and Tommy said, they can win it once and once only for the next 12 months. The spotlight is going to be on them. It's going to be on Witney, and it's going to be on the pub. Make sure you get there, have a beer, and have some food for sure.